Bill Burr's issues with the airline boarding process. So I made my debut yesterday with a Hi Ren video, which obviously was very serious. And it's a very emotional song, and Ren is super talented, and I really just think I need to do something a little lighter. So and Bill Burr is one of my all-time favorite comics. So I've not seen this particular video, and I'm open to suggestions for what else I should react to. So let's go. Let's do Bill Burr's issues with the airline boarding process.
There's a lot you get worked up about, you know, and you've always been that way. I've known you a long time. You get worked up about stuff,
Yes.
you get happy.
When he was 4, he was like, things were better when I was 3. World shit now. The heydays of my 2s.
Guilty as charged.
Yeah. Oh, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Are you, now that you're playing Madison Square Garden, you got all these fans, you're extremely successful comedian, are you able to enjoy your success now? Are you able to just have some fun
Yes.
with the fact that you're a success?
Yes, I enjoy it, but I still, you know, the bane of my existence is I let little things bother me.
You and me
Downloading
both, brother.
new operating systems will just, you know, I bring a lot of tension into the house, according to my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing I've noticed, we're always working on me, you know? Like, my wife is evidently some completed work, like under museum glass, and I'm like that building that has scaffolding around it for like 7 years.
Or like
No,
a highway
she's
construction
a saint
project.
for putting up with me. I know. But like, my latest thing that's driving me nuts is I spent 20 years in the back of the plane getting treated like an animal. And I finally worked my way up to the front of the plane, Group 1, which means you get to board like it's your plane.
Right. You get to board.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
first,
sit in a chair that's the size for a human being. There's a place for your bag.
Yep.
Right? You get a little hot towel and all that. And then the second I get that, all of a sudden now, there's like these 20 groups that are like pre-boarding now. Like half the plane qualifies, and they're getting on, and I just sit there just like losing my shit. You know? It starts off like it's just like anybody in uniform, anybody in military. So it's like, all right. But after like the 20th guy, you just start being like, have you seen action? Are you on the front lines at least? Right? Then it's anybody with kids, anybody with disabilities, and then just anybody with a red shirt. Hey, it's Tony Tuesday. Anybody named Anthony can get on. Dude, one time, I saw this guy get on the plane. Okay, he wasn't in uniform. He didn't have kids. He had all his limbs. He wasn't limping. He didn't have a cough. He just walked on the plane. It's like, who the is that guy? Like, how did I get on before that guy? So, no,
Bill Burr and Conan O'Brien are so awesome together. I love their dynamic. It's mostly Bill talking and Conan laughing, but it's still pretty great. So
I always hated the anxiety of being in the back of the plane. I just remember, like, the worst is whenever you would get your seat and you'd sit there and they were about ready to close the door, and you'd.
is the back of the plane the best place to be if you're gonna get into a crash? I mean, I think pretty much everybody dies when you crash, but theoretically, where is the safest place to be on an airplane that's going to crash into the ground or in the water, I guess. So I guess the best place to be would definitely depend on whether you're crashing into the ground or on the water. Maybe. I don't know.
You'd have that empty seat next to you,
Yes,
like
yes.
the poor man's first class. You're like, oh shit, I'll bring the armrest up. I can actually be great. And then all of a sudden, some fat bastard gets on the plane, and you're like, no. You're like Quint at the end of Jaws, like sliding down the boat. Right? I swear to God, this is all true. This dude got on. He was so fat. He was sitting next to me. I was literally next to him and behind him. He like tried to make himself smaller, and he like folded his arm, and his lat came out like a, you know, those old Western saloon things. I'm just sitting behind this thing.
Bill Burr, no mercy. Everybody is potential joke material. I love it.
So yeah, that motivates you to try to get to a
all
certain
these
place
years,
in life.
20 years, you work your way up to the front, and now still they won't let you.
Yeah, now that fat guy's considered disabled because he can't stop eating cookies. So he gets on. Look at me groaning. 90% of the world is starving to death. That guy. Eat a salad and get on the treadmill like the rest of us. We're all working out. What is the problem?
Well, okay, what could you do? Could you do anything then? Could you get on the plane? Is there anything you could do that would
Conan,
get
I
Bill
imagine there's something that I could be doing. There's always something that I could be doing. That's what I've learned being married. You know,
Right.
well, you should have done it this way. I'm sorry, that literally.
So I'm your wife
played-
right now.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
was
idea.
just playing in the loop. What am I doing now? You know, this is the thing. You know what kills me? It's
What?
just like if I could just fix my temper, my wife, she'd have nothing on me.
Yeah.
She'd have nothing on me. I work my ass off. I make a great living. I like doing the dishes. I'm a great dad. All she has on me is it's just, I don't know, like my overall vibe.
Just my overall vibe. That's all.
That's it.
Wait a minute. All she has on
That's
you
it, is my
your
vibe.
overall personality and vibe.
Yeah, but what kills me, I was this guy
The
when
essence of who you are is the only thing.
Yeah, but I was this guy when she met me.
Yeah.
She's acting like I changed.
Yeah.
I was always flipping out.
Were you flipping out the day like when you met? Did you flip out? Did you really that early?
Yeah,
in the
I remember.
courtship?
She told me to go see that movie Monster. Remember that movie with Charlize Theron?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and everybody was saying how, oh my God, it was unbelievable. Like, they literally blamed guys that she was a serial killer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, when you saw the Jeffrey Dahmer movie, it wasn't like, somebody shoved a tuna fish sandwich up my ass, and I confused people with food, so they didn't make, like, a big excuse for him. You know? She was a psycho killing people, and she should have died. But I'm, like, watching it feeling guilt. Do they ever take responsibility for their actions? Even when they're murdering people, it's somehow our fault. It's unreal.
Greatest of all time. Bill
Why would
Burr.
having a tuna fish sandwich shoved up your butt make you want to eat people?
Because another man did it. Right? So it's another person. So you equated, I don't know, sex with food? I forget how the idea went. But all I know is she laughed. When I said it, she was dying laughing and kind of saw my point. And I always hate when she says to me, she'll just be like, I just don't see where is that coming from? Where is that coming from? It's just like, honey, how many childhood stories do I have to tell you before you follow the breadcrumbs to the psycho that you married? I mean, did you ever take a psychology class like you didn't see this coming?
Right.
That's what it is. It's not that she says that I'm a jerk. It's just the nerve to be surprised.
Oh, God.
All right, I wish we had more time. Good God.
All right.
I feel like do I help you at all by getting
No,
this
this was
stuff out?
cathartic.
It's cathartic, right?
Cathartic, because I'm going to go home. She's not going to watch this. She's over me.
I love it when a guest says, she's not going to watch
No,
this.
she's not going to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see Bill on his latest nationwide tour, 50, and he's starting to mellow, I swear to God.
I am. I'm getting the twinkle in my eye back.
At the TD Garden in Boston on October 5th, and Madison Square Garden, wow, on Wednesday, November 7th. That's fantastic.
Unbelievable. Thank you, sir.
Unbelievable. For more cities and dates,
Thank you.
go to BillBurr.com. Bill Burr, we'll be right back with Gina Hoff and supporting Burr.
So I really love Bill Burr. He just speaks what's on his mind, and he always manages to make fun of everybody without offending anybody. And that's why he's the GOAT, in my opinion. So I thought I would just do something a little bit more lighthearted and funny this time, and I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll support me and subscribe to my channel, like the video, and please, if you have suggestions for other videos for me to watch, I mean, I love comedy, and I love heavy metal music, and I love art and like piano playing, and I love just really talented people. I love cute animals. So there's and there's this. I love travel is my biggest passion, and it's what I want to do. If I can make enough money online eventually to making videos and such, I want to make travel videos, and I want to travel all over the country and all over the world and make travel videos as I travel with my soulmate. And so just telling you that because if you've got any suggestions for things I should watch, please, by all means, leave them in the comments, and I will definitely take a look at those. And I look forward to watching a lot more videos with you guys. And I just wanted you to know a little bit about some of my tastes, because my channel is not going to be just all music or all comedy or all travel or whatever. My ADHD brain is all over the place, so there's no telling what you're going to see on my channel. So please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.